Mayo and rice.
Even better than I was the last time, baby.
We back.
What's up, J Team? Welcome back to the channel. If you would like to join the J Team, you just gotta click subscribe. Today is another day to try food crimes. If you haven't seen my part 1 of trying food crimes, that's gonna be in the corner somewhere or in the description box below. We about to go at it again. Okay, people on the internet have labeled these as food crimes. I'm very interested to see what today is going to look like. A little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. The last one with the whole pizza and chocolate. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. That was pushing the limits. Go ahead and like this video for more content like this. Let's try to get this to 10K likes. So apparently it is a crime to pour your milk in a bowl before your cereal. Usually people would pour a cereal and then milk, but pouring your milk in before, we gotta try it and figure this out. I got my milk, got my cereal. Oh crud, I need a bowl. Got my bowl, I got my spoon. Oh, see, I was gonna reach for the cereal first. No. The milk first. This is already cringy, but as I stated in my last video for this series, you can't knock it until you try it. You just gotta see it through. So the milk goes in first. It's just weird, It is weird, it is. Is this enough? That's why you're not supposed to pour the milk in first, unless if you're trying to manage how much milk you drink, maybe. Do you get a better measurement by pouring in the milk first? Maybe. I'm a Libra, okay? And if you know about us Libras, we do like to see both sides of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Like, we like to evaluate first. We try to understand people. So now the cereal. All right, so you still end up with cereal, so that's a good thing. That makes it not that bad. It's just weird, like it's just not what you're supposed to do. It's not supposed to be, but then again, it still comes out to cereal. Let's take a bite, y'all. I'm kind of hungry. Let's see if it tastes the same. It still tastes the same. Cereal be him. I mean, I wouldn't consider this a food crime, only because the end result is still cereal. And I mean, it's okay with me. It's a little weird. I find this crime not guilty. Nope, let them go. They don't deserve to be locked up. Let them free. Case closed. So I read that someone saw someone else eating raw onions like apples, like as if they were apples, like chips or something. Now, we've heard of onion rings, Funyuns, blooming onions. We know about some onions, but raw onions, we gonna try it. We gonna find out if this is a food crime. I do have some already cut onions here that are actually pretty nicely cut because I was too lazy to cut onions. Let me just keep it real. For one, they're very strong, and I personally like raw onions on my burgers and on my hot dogs. Cooked onions, sauteed onions, I mean, that's cool, but I actually really do like that raw onion taste. Oh, and my tacos, them street Mexican tacos, the raw onion, listen. So good. So you know what? I might not object to this. I wish I knew how they like elevated it. Like, did they just eat it like this, or did they throw some salt up on this mug, some ketchup, some something? I do know that raw onions are healthy. So if you are eating onions raw, that's not too bad because it does contribute to something as far as the nutrients. If you're sick, maybe you need to be crunching on some onions. I don't know. Let's go at it. Ooh, I never noticed how spicy onion is. Like, I knew it, but I didn't know it. Like, if you really do bite into an onion, like, it is spicy, but not enjoyable. The aftertaste has like a soap type of taste. Yeah, it's like I kind of just ate some soap. And y'all probably like, how do you know what soap tastes like? Listen, your girl had a reckless mouth when I was younger. I would talk back and stuff. And there was a day where I, in fact, had to put soap in my mouth, okay? Ooh. No. 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 In conclusion, I find that eating raw onions as if they potato chips, like it is enjoyable, I find that guilty. I don't think this should be a thing unless you are under the weather, you have a reason for it. But just to casually just be chomping on these things, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Although yellow onion and red onion taste completely different than regular white onions, so that might hit. You know what? One day I should really try like a variation of like onions and stuff. Yeah, I find it guilty. We're not gonna lock you up for a long time, just a couple of seconds and then you can go. I know y'all probably like, girl, I bet your breath is kicking. And it is. I wonder if Steven would still kiss me with this breath. Apparently, people are out here taking the inside of a bagel out. So it's like taking the extra bread out. Apparently, this is a thing, like a thing. And people have said that this is in fact a food crime. We're gonna really see and put ourselves in these people's shoes to really figure out, is it really a crime? I have the mini bagels. I'm gonna open it up. And I guess we're just about to scoop it out. It doesn't look that easy. Let's just pinch it out. This is weird. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I'm putting myself in their shoes and this is weird. Like this is the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is that, this is what makes bagels so freaking good. Like, come on. Imagine buying a whole thing of bagels and then you just taking the inside out. Like you just literally like wasted all your money. I know if I saw my baby girl eating, picking out the inside of the bagel, I'll be looking at her like, you don't pay no bills around here taking out the inside of the bagel. If you wanted just some flat toast, why didn't you just say that? Ugh, look, oh. Oh, no, no, no. And if anything, just press it down. You know what I'm saying? Like press it down like this. That way it can be a little bit flatter if that's what you're going for. But okay, we ain't gonna knock it till we try it. We gonna take the insides out. I'm gonna give it a nice little toast, you know? Put some jelly on that mug. And then we gonna try it. Hey, if it hit, it hit. I don't object to anything that tastes good. Here are my bagels. They're very much flat now. Look at how much was taken out, y'all. Like, come on. That's that good stuff right there. That's the good stuff. I like to toast my bread on the stovetop. So that's what we gonna do. Put this bad boy on high. Put a little olive oil in there. Or butter, it don't matter. Face down. Then wait for it to get nice and crispy. So it's nice and toasted. For some people that might be a little bit too toasted, but that's how I like mine. I got some jam. Jam. Such a goofball. Don't mind me. Okay, spread that jam on there. Let's pretend that we didn't take anything out, okay? Let me know what you eat on your bagel. I like cream cheese. Let's do one jam and one cream cheese. Why not? The thing about cream cheese, it's much harder to spread, you know? But it probably wouldn't be that hard if we didn't take the insides out. I can't wait to read the comments because I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get really excited if a lot of y'all do these food crimes because I like different people. Honestly, I'm down for anyone that is authentically themselves. That's okay with me if you just embracing it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people ain't being themselves. So much respect to people that are. All right. I don't know why I'm excited. Probably because I just feel like this is gonna hit, you know. With this jam though, some butter. Look, you got to put butter on before the jam, I'm telling you. That elevates it. It just, ooh. I didn't do that this time. Let's go in. Let's say a little grace. Dear Lord, please bless this food. Let it be nourishment to my body. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, that jam is sweet. You know what? The cream cheese with the jam hits, and it reminds me of this cream cheese, this blueberry cream cheese. Ooh, blueberry cream cheese. Try it. So good. I like that. Before I make this ruling, I need to find out how many carbs is in here. 50. 2 bagels is 50 grams of carbs. I don't know. This is a difficult one because I understand that if somebody is trying to minimize their carbs, taking a good amount of it off or out, that probably does limit the amount of carbs that they're gonna intake. In conclusion, I find these people not guilty. Yes, not guilty. I can't do it because I understand what the other side is feeling like. I get it. And keep this in mind, when I go to Jimmy John's, they offer to take the bread out. When you go to Subway, you can tell them to take the bread out. So that's a thing. So if it's already a thing out there at certain restaurants and stuff, why can't it be a real thing in somebody's home? All right, we're being fair today. So there's no way that I can rule these people as guilty. Like, I can't. Be open-minded. A few people have said that when you eat an Oreo, you're not supposed to eat the icing before the cookie. Let's see. Me personally, I don't do the whole eating the icing verse. Why? Because I like to eat my Oreos in a nice cold glass of milk. I like to dip it in there. Just for a little bit so it can get nice and soft, and then I eat it. Oh my goodness. That's how I love to eat my Oreos. So I'm not with the percentage that likes to break it open and then lick the icing. Oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm not a big icing person. That's the thing. Like when I eat cupcakes and all that type of stuff, I don't really like that much icing. I kind of scoop a little bit of it off. So when it comes to this, it's just like, I don't really care to have the icing by itself, but let's go. It's just so sweet. I know y'all probably looking at me weird, but I don't just be out here eating icing. Like, that's basically what you're doing. You're basically just eating icing. As if you had a cupcake, you eat the icing first, which is a little weird to me. But hey, different strokes for different folks. And you know what? Me licking the icing and tasting the icing is actually making me not like Oreos. I know, weird. But focusing solely on the icing is really making me feel like this icing isn't really like that good of icing. It's not smooth. It's actually kind of grainy. And I never knew the Oreo icing tasted like that until now. This is ruining Oreos for me right now. It really is. Comment below. How do you eat your Oreos? Do you dip them in your milk? Do you eat them as they are? Do you break them open and eat the icing first? Comment below. Let's see how you do it. I just can't. I didn't enjoy it. But you know what? Let me at least taste the cookie on its own. Oreo has to be an Oreo. An Oreo's not an Oreo if you don't eat it all together, right? I don't even think the Oreo tastes all that good. See, this is really messing it up for me. This is probably why you are supposed to eat the Oreo as a whole Oreo, because when you go testing it like this separately, then you really start to really like figure out this ain't all that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to work together. Oh gosh, I'm just happy that I didn't buy the double stuffed Oreos. No. If y'all have been watching me for a minute, you probably have heard me say that I like the thin Oreos. Crispy thin Oreos, I like those because it's not that much icing. And I just don't, made in Mexico. Wow, I never knew that. But why does it have New Jersey on here? When you go really reading the packaging of stuff, you really start to question certain things. Chocolate's like at the end of the ingredient list. What is my life? You guys, what are we eating? Oh my goodness, I'm tripping out, y'all. I'm tripping out. I think I'm done with Oreos. In conclusion, people that eat the icing out of the Oreo, I find you guys guilty, y'all. Guilty. Only because it's a cookie sandwich, and I do believe that you are supposed to eat it all together. And for personal reasons, yes, I'm putting my own feelings into my decision. That's not a good thing. Good thing I'm not a real judge. But because I personally think the icing really doesn't taste all that good and the cookie doesn't taste all that good by itself. So it's not giving whipped cream. It's not giving buttercream. And the back of it, the ingredients ain't giving none of that either. So, I mean, for your safety, you might not want to fill yourself up with too much of the Oreo icing. Let me tell y'all what I read, okay? I came across this post and it said that there are people out here eating mayo and rice. Let's let that marinate for a second. No, okay, no. This is 100% a food crime. We don't even have to dig into it. We will. I don't want to, but before digging into it, I'm telling you straight up, like, this is a food crime. I know I'm supposed to try it before I knock it, but mayo and rice. For the sake of me not having to put my blood, sweat, and tears into my perfect rice recipe, I got some rice in a bag. Yes, your girl not gonna put her blood, sweat, and tears into no rice and mayo. It's a no. So I'm gonna let it boil. Oh my gosh. Is this really a real thing? Hold on, let me pull up the Google. It seems to be a real thing under Student Eats. Is this supposed to be like a funny blog or something? This is a super quick student meal that you can either have for dinner or make for lunch. They are serious. But note that they said student meal. Now, your girl was in college for 5 years. I struggled, you know what I'm saying? This seemed like a struggle meal, you know, like, but I feel you, man. I've been there, you know. That good old microwave will hook you up. It will hook you up. So let me see. Add the rice to a bowl. Add and drain a can of tuna. Whoa. We're not trying to like make this recipe, are we? Maybe we should. All right, fine. Okay, so can of tuna in a tablespoon of mayo and mix well. You know, I do add mayo in my tuna salad. All right, so I have my rice nice and cooked. It's time to add in the tuna. Oh, I mean, I don't hate tuna. I know I'll be making a lot of faces. I don't hate tuna. I like tuna. I'm already just counting myself out, and obviously tuna don't smell good. I mean, I eat it, but nobody who loves the smell of tuna. Now the ratio is gonna be a little bit off, but I don't wanna waste any more tuna for this. I've had salmon and rice before, and it was kind of like this, but we didn't add no mayo. We ain't do that. This looks too much of like white, man. It's giving layers of white. That's freaking me out. One rule of mayo that I kind of just stuck by is mayo with heat is just like a no. If you're gonna do mayo, let it be like cooled down or cold. That's why like on some sandwiches, I tell them to hold the mayo because I don't want it like hot up against the protein and stuff. Like, and I do eat spicy mayo with my sushi, but this ain't. Trinity, don't start making noises. The girl already was about to look at this, y'all. Cause y'all think I'm over here just being extra. You can't even see the tuna. If you've made it this far in this video, go ahead and give it a like. Give it a like. Spreading like fingers. Sending you like energy. Okay? Go ahead and use your fingers that the Lord gave you to like this video, cause your girl about to taste this and I need some encouragement. Encourage your sisters, okay? I don't wanna do it, I don't wanna do it. Oh no, I'm about to really cry. I'm about to really cry. Like the inner me is about to just be like, no. Let's just count down, okay? Everyone count down. Starting at 5. 5, 4, 3, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi. Electric chair. Electric chair. Goodbye. Lock them up. Y'all can go. Whoever is out here eating mayo, tuna, and rice, see, you can elevate this, okay? Don't get me wrong. I watch a lot of cooking shows. I love to cook. I love food, okay? So I do have some respect for understanding that mayo is used a lot in the industry of food. You can elevate this meal. Maybe throw some carrots, corn, some peas, make it like a stir fry. Maybe not tuna, but maybe some chicken with the rice. And then with the mayo, with maybe like a drip of, you know, lemon juice and salt and pepper, a dash of sugar. You might have you some type of bootleg hibachi with the white sauce. So this could be something, but the tuna and the rice and the mayo, it's a no for me, a firm no. Electric chair, bye. It is in fact a crime, a very big crime. Don't you ever put this in front of somebody. First dates, don't do it. Whew. Okay, you guys, so this ends my part 2 series to trying food crimes. Oh my gosh. Comment below what type of food crimes you would want me to do. Things that you love that might be a little weird that you just want me to try, because all I'm doing is just giving my 2 cents, my opinion. It is not valid. People can do what they want, eat what they want, how they want, as long as it ain't going in my mouth. Make sure to give this video a like if you did enjoy. Shout out to the J team right here. If you want to shout out like them, all you gotta do is click subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and let me know below. And that's it. Make sure to be bold, brave, and beautiful. And I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.